The Sacramento Kings have won 3 straight games in a row. Final score tonight, 138 to 133. Very good team win against a very good Memphis Grizzlies team that's currently second in the Western Conference. Really, really good offensive balance from the Kings starters, and the 3-point shot went in. They made 20 plus 3-pointers tonight. Most of the time you make that many threes in the game, the odds of you winning the game are very, very high. And that's what the Kings did tonight. Really good to see the Kings, close it out when the game's online. And, scary incident towards the end of the game with De'Aaron Fox falling on, taking a hit from Jared Jackson Jr. and falling down. It was great to see him get up, walk it off, make 2 free throws to pretty much close it out. Let's talk about the numbers for the starting 5. Sabonis, 38 minutes, he had 17 points, 10 boards, 6 assists. Fox, in 40 minutes, he had 23 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Keon Ellis started for Keegan Murray tonight. In 34 minutes, he had 13 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. Malik Monk just took over this game down the stretch, man. 33 minutes, 31 points, 6 assists, 2 assists. I will have not a lot, but Malik Monk will come back to him later on. And De'Aaron Fox, in 40 minutes, he had 23 points, he had 5 assists, he had 3 rebounds. Let's take a look at the bench. Trey Lyles, man, he has been big time. Trey Lyles in 22 minutes tonight, he had 16 points, 6 boards, 1 assist. Kevin Huerter in 14 minutes, he had 5 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Devin Carter made his debut tonight. In 11 minutes, Devin Carter had 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He did not score a basket, but I will talk about Devin Carter too. Alex Len, good minutes from Alex Len tonight. In 10 minutes, he had 4 points. He had 1 rebound. He had 2 blocks, but the way he played defense tonight in the 10 minutes, he worked his ass off in those 10 minutes that I saw from Alex Len tonight. So shout out to Alex Len. Let's talk about what stood out to me. Down the stretch when the game's online, you play Fox off the ball, knowing that Fox he didn't have a great game tonight. Offensively, he was not the best, but I love what Doug Christie did down the stretch. Put the ball in Malik Monk's hands. He's cooking all night. Do not take the ball out of his hands. Let him facilitate the offense. Let him play make. Let him attack off the switch in a matchup. And Doug Christie, I want to applaud you for doing that. Way to go, coach. You did not take the ball out of Malik Monk's hands. And, man, it was great to see Malik Monk cook like that when the game's online, and when he's cooking like that, it's just fun to watch. So shout out to Malik Monk and Doug Christie for his coaching. And how about DeMar DeRozan's dunk at the end of the game, guys? Single-handedly reversed time, went back in time, and that was like early DeMar DeRozan with the hops. He put away the game pretty much the icing on the cake with that dunk. Reversed dunk. That was a difficult dunk too. And the fact that he was able to do that and pull that off, still at his age, later on in his career, was so dope to see a DeMar DeRozan poster like that. Really good to see him play like he did tonight. And overall, I thought he was great for the game as well. Hit some 3-pointers tonight too. All this crap, all this shit, and all this negativity about, oh, DeMar DeRozan's a bad fit. Oh, DeMar DeRozan can't shoot threes. He made 4 3-pointers tonight, guys. He made 4 fucking 3-pointers tonight. And on top of that, you guys want to talk about fit. If you guys look at today's game, Doug Christie put him in spots, in his spots. And DeMar DeRozan did not disappoint. He got to his spots, and he made some big-time shots. There's a reason why we signed DeMar DeRozan, and this is why we signed him. I feel like every time, a couple videos so far this season, I've had to say this is why we signed DeMar DeRozan, but I just not hearing from the haters tonight. The haters are really quiet. They look really dumb for saying that DeMar DeRozan's a bad fit. Never was a bad fit. Never has been a bad fit, man. Yeah, he's had some off games. Doesn't mean he's a terrible fit. Does not mean he's a terrible fit. He's actually been fantastic in his time here so far in Sacramento. And Devin Carter, boy, I didn't know what to expect from Devin Carter, knowing that he missed training camp, knowing that he did not play in summer league, knowing that he didn't really participate at all this season on the court because he's recovering from his surgery, knowing that he stood out in the G League. But let's face it, the G League is not what the NBA is. And, you know, I didn't have any high hopes or expectations going to his first debut game tonight. But what I can tell you, despite not scoring a basket or a single point in this game, holy shit, this kid impressed me. I was blown away with his motor. Consider all things those considered, all those things that I mentioned, that on all things considered, blown away with his fucking motor. I'm blown away with how he was all over the court, offensively and defensively, crashing the boards, boxing out, playing defense, running off the mismatches and off the switches. Devin Carter is gonna be a fan favorite, man. He's gonna be really good, and the fact that this was his only game he played in the season so far, he's only going to get better moving forward, and his offense will be fine. He had a couple good looks tonight. He didn't make them, and 2 shots I think he kind of forced. He's going to be perfectly fine. I think the ability to adjust to the speed of the game in your debut really shows me that he's been really patient at times and impatient, coming into the game with some of those rush shots, but he's going to be fine. Let the game come to you, kid. You're going to be fine. And it was really good to see Devin Carter overall play some basketball finally in the new year. So with that being said, golden opportunity to continue the win streak, man. You go to Sunday to the Bay Area. You're playing the Golden State Warriors. First matchup against the Golden State Warriors this season, in January. In the past, we've played them so many times early on in the season. This will be the first matchup against them. This should be a winnable game. You have the size advantage in the paint with Sabonis because nobody on the Golden State Warriors can guard Sabonis. And then you have your guards that can, I'm not going to say stop Steph, that can contain Steph, but you hopefully can get Keegan Murray back because you're probably going to need Keegan Murray's defense. And Keegan Murray's defense was actually missed tremendously tonight. So hopefully he's good to go for Sunday's game. And, I'm looking ahead. I hate to look ahead because you play on Sunday in Golden State. But looking at the Monday night game against the Miami Heat too, Jimmy Butler's just been suspended today by Pat Riley and the Miami Heat for 7 games. There's not going to be no Jimmy Butler on Monday night. So if the Kings really want to get back in the mix, technically they're already in the mix. They're like a game and a half out of the 8th spot with this while being on this 3-game win streak. But if they actually want to get in the mix of being 500 and going above 500, you got the next 2-3 games, you got winnable games coming up. I think the Kings should definitely take advantage of Sunday's game and Monday's game because as almighty and great the Golden State Warriors have been in the past, they're not what they once were. And I think we clearly know that because we beat them last year. And even this season, they got off to a hot start, but they haven't been playing their best basketball lately. And the Kings should go into the mindset in San Francisco and the Bay Area on Sunday of winning the game. I mean, they should be able to win that game against the Warriors. So with that being said, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's win. Like I said, really great win. You played a good, knowing that John Morant did not play tonight. This Memphis Grizzlies team is a top 5 offense, top 5 defense team. They are freaking good. There's a reason why they're second in the Western Conference. And that speaks a lot, knowing that they didn't play with John Morant tonight. The fact that they still put up a fight without John Morant, you beat a very good basketball team in the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Yes, they got physical, and the level of physicality was insane, especially in the second half, and especially towards the end of the game when De'Aaron Fox took that crazy, nasty hit. De'Aaron Fox was just trying to bring the hammer down. I think he just wanted to put the icing on the cake and put the freaking hammer down on them. And so glad after taking that crazy hit, he was able to get up and just walk it off and make his free throws. And speaking of De'Aaron Fox, I got some bangers right in front of me. His shoes are insane, man. The Fox Curry ones, these are the blue ones. I'm enjoying these, but like these ones actually came in today. The Light the Beam ones, and hey, the beam is lit. So got the Light the Beam ones right here. Man, De'Aaron Fox's shoes. Say what you want about De'Aaron Fox, but I can tell you, his shoes are lit. I'm excited to wear these when I go to the game next time. Not sure which one I'm going to wear first, but I love the blue ones. But man, these like the B ones, they stick out. They stand out for sure, man. And just reminds me of the color scheme. Reminds me of Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. So shout out to De'Aaron Fox, man, with the shoes. The Fox Curry ones, they are off the hook. They're comfortable as well. Looking forward to wearing these when I'm out to a game at Golden One. But man, great team win. Cannot knock on the effort tonight. Cannot knock on the pace that we played at. And most importantly, our players stepped up when we needed them to the most, and they got it done with the win. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have yourself a great rest of your night. Hope you have yourself a great rest of your weekend. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.